is Large Ray, Volume 10.
Volume 10.
That's crazy, right?
That's weird. Yeah, 10 shows is 10 of anything's a lot. You know,
it is. It is. All right.
Is Mark and Tom gonna come on? I doubt it's. Tom said he had. I text Tom around 5 o'clock and I said, "Yo, man," I was like, "Why don't you just come on, just hang out? We'll talk just about nothing, whatever." He's like, "Well, I have some shopping to do." And if that doesn't make you want to just smack somebody in the head when a dude on a Wednesday, is today Wednesday? Yeah. Yes. A dude on a Wednesday night at 7:30 says, "I might not be able to make it with that thing I have in my pocket."
Right.
You know, where I just can't click onto it and say, "Hey, what's up?" Because I have to go shopping. So
what is he shopping for?
Text him. He just makes it up. He doesn't have to go. No, what do you have to go shopping for? Nothing. I could say like, "Hey, I got to go pick up my car," or I have to run to the store and get something, or I got to go fix something in my garage. Like Tom is scared to death of the world. I can't believe he made it to your house like a month ago or whatever. Like for him to do that.
Yeah.
And when we on that trip, I made a wrong turn and I wound up like for 8 seconds being in Manhattan. And Tom looked around. He's like, I've never been here before.
Right.
I don't know if we talked about that earlier or that last one, but like,
no,
anybody that
lives
in this area, anyone that lives on the East Coast, like we're basically in Philadelphia. New York City is an hour and 15 minutes away, basically. And he's like, "I've never been to New York." That means he's scared to death of something. You know what I mean? Because I've been to New York 1.5 billion times. Like, just to go to New York City. And like when you go there, it's fun.
Yeah. Like, and even if you get lost and you wind up,
you can't get lost.
I'm just saying,
there's a tunnel on one side and bridges on the other side.
My point is though, is like if you do get lost and you wind up down a shady road, it's just part of the trip. Like that means he's never actually been at all
anywhere. He's scared to death.
What is he scared of?
That's what we should talk about, him being scared to death.
Oh, we have a lot to talk about. And we can definitely talk about that. What is he scared about? Like, is he like
the thing that he has, I understand. It's and I have a lot of it too, is I am completely happy on a Friday night. I don't care if all my friends are out doing all kinds of fun stuff. I'm completely happy just sitting at home, drinking a cup of coffee and watching a baseball game and then going to bed at 9 o'clock.
Right.
And like, especially now, like that we're older, like, but I would do that when I was 30, you know what I mean?
Right.
So he doesn't like going anywhere. And I totally understand that. It's a little odd because there's sometimes where we're like, I still can't believe he went to your house. I still can't believe that he went there and hung out. Like, cause that was like, but we almost had to beg him to do it.
Right.
Now he will do a Woodward trip and up and back. I'm positive he'll never do a trip where we have to stay overnight somewhere because that I think he can't handle. He can do it with his family all the time, but I think with a bunch of dudes and in an unfamiliar area, I don't think he'll be able to do it.
So I mean, I understand it in a way because like, I mean, I don't do much anymore. When I was younger, I was always out, I was never home.
Yeah.
But my going out is not in fear of anything. It's just, I don't want to go out.
Right.
So
I don't think he's afraid. He's not like scared that something's going to happen.
Right.
He like myself, he's comfortable being home because it's a comfortable atmosphere. You're just, you're kicking it.
Especially after fucking COVID and shit, it's like,
right. And then
we were almost trained to stay home.
Yeah. And I mean, like when you have your phone, like you can go anywhere with your phone when you're just sitting in your room, you know what I mean? You can just look up anything. You can spend, hours and hours on stuff that you're not even, really looking for. So
absolutely.
Now Mark Eaton is the exact opposite. He loves going out and finding something to do. He's always busy.
Yes.
He's the busiest dude I know.
Yes.
And he's the busiest guy, but has nothing to show for it. I don't mean that like in a bad way, but it's just like he's always busy.
Right.
You just think a dude that's like that busy would have a lot more, what's the word, monetary items. Is that like a house, car, like that, whatever? Like he's just busy. He's always DJing. Like I wish I was as focused on something as he is on DJing. You know what I mean? Like if he was focused on something that made money as he is DJing, he wouldn't have enough time in his life to spend the money. That's how rich he would be.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like if he was into like buying stocks or selling fancy cars, or if he was like in the blackjack, like if he was a blackjack dude, like a poker dude or whatever, and had the focus he does on DJing, he wouldn't have enough time to spend all the money.
Right.
But he's doing what he loves. So
I can relate. I still
like to pick on him about it, but
I can relate in a way. I mean, I wouldn't say 100%. What happened?
My for some reason my alarm keeps going off, and when it goes off, it buzzes, which I have turned off. Everything I've turned off on my phone just is still on. But anyway, so wait, you can relate to doing something?
Yeah, like 100. Like I wouldn't say 100% of every day of my life is filled with shit I love to do. Like I'm very busy. I have so many things going on all the time. Like I've been going since 7:30 this morning. Like I woke up, I work on a side job Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday with my friend. We do paint and stuff like that, like molding, things like that. And then I come home and I cut hair. Like I just finished cutting hair. I take care of the yard. I'm doing this. Like I prepare for this. So I'm always fucking busy. But besides like the working part, like I don't mind cutting hair, but besides like painting, I hate doing that shit. But that's the only thing out of everything that I do that gives me good money. Right. I mean, cutting hair does too, but it's not consistent. At least this gives me something decent every week to bring home. So yeah, in a way, like I love to do the shit I love to do, and I do it. I make time for it, but I still have that responsibility thing, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I totally get it. So we got, this is Large Ray Volume 10, or as I like to call it, Large Ray X, because, you know, X10.
Large Ray X, that sounds
I think that just sounds cool. Doesn't that sound cool?
Sound like a wrestler. Sound like a wrestler, a punk rocker or something.
You do.
Or your boyfriend.
Yes.
Large Ray, my ex.
Yeah. That's right.
Could you imagine you and I, a gay couple, walking around? Like,
I don't think it works like that. I don't think it works like that. Like we're considered bears, right? We're both heavy set, hairy. There's a category.
There's people out there that we're appealing to sexually.
Oh, dude, there's people, like good looking people, that would fuck the shit out of both of us. dudes.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, no, 100%. 100%. It's a little.
My wife will even say, "I don't know what you guys are talking about."
While I would never want to be, you know, fucked in the ass or anything like that, it's flattering, right? It's a little flattering. You got to be honest. It's like, all right, like I'm still doable to somebody, you know.
Sounds painful.
But... So anybody watching this we did this already. We had a terrible episode last time.
Terrible episode, and this so far is going down that same road.
No way. This is going to be great. You know why it's going to be great? Because there's nobody else here.
Right.
I don't know what happened last time, but nobody was gelling. Like Mark was on his phone. Fucking, you were cutting your nails. You didn't give a shit either.
Yeah, I didn't.
The only one who was speaking was Warren. He's like, "Why the fuck am I even here?" And he was the only one speaking.
Yeah.
So we decided to scrap it. I pulled a couple clips. There's probably like 2 minutes worth of good stuff. I'll play in a little bit.
There's gotta be something that's good.
Up in the left-hand corner here, we got Tom, who was supposed to be here, and his mustache. And we got I wanted DJ Eaton. Oh, I'm sorry. DJ underscore Eaton.
DJ underscore Eaton
on the turntables, but he never answered me back. I sent him a private message out of the group.
Yeah. And
I said, I need a video. Could you come on and just like, you know, pretend you're fucking DJing or whatever. No answer. So this is how I do shit. If you don't answer me, fuck off. That's my new rule. and I'm sticking to it. Like,
and who always answers you? Name the one person that always answers you.
You.
Thank you.
So that's why I know this is gonna be great, because it's just me and you. You came in, you weren't even crooked. Fucking, we got Mark Eaton behind you, old man Mark Eaton. He's like, dude, he looks like something from a horror movie. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I know. He does not
terrifying.
Like that picture. That picture cracks me up.
I bet you he doesn't like that. And now it's going to be on this episode for eternity, technically.
I have that face swap app, and that face swap, like usually when your head's turned to the side, it doesn't work. But he had,
I can't even tell.
His wife posted a picture of him on Christmas morning opening something up, and his hair was all messed up, and he was turned his head.
Yeah,
his head was turned exactly like the old man in the wheelchair.
Right.
And on the face swap app, the faster, the easier it is to do one, the better it looks. Like if you have to like really fuss with one for a while, it's not going to look good. But sometimes they just match up, and that one matched up without even trying to match up.
Yeah, it looks natural.
Yeah, it looks totally natural.
Yeah.
And I want to make stickers and shirts and all that, but he does not like that.
Right.
Just because he's probably about 19, maybe 14 years away from that photo becoming real. So that's why he doesn't like it.
It reminds me of like Texas Chainsaw Massacre or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It looks like
some dude
drinking whiskey, can't walk.
Very scary. So if
some 14-year-old girl wants to give her the Terminator 2 lick to her face, if you know what that reference is.
I do.
Yeah.
And if anybody's listening to this and not watching it, I would definitely recommend watching it, because we're going to be playing video clips the whole time. I might not even put this out as audio. It might not even work.
Yeah.
But if I do, and you hear this message, go watch it on YouTube, because it's
watch it on YouTube.
Much better. Yeah, I wanted like an hour loop of Mark DJing in the corner, just on mute, but I couldn't. All of his clips are 30 seconds long. I guess you can only watch them live.
Yeah,
I guess that's how it works. Yeah.
Like I go on. He's on like all the time, like at 8 o'clock at night, and like weekends he's on Twitch, and he'll be on for like an hour and however long.
Right.
But he hasn't been. He's been on vacation for the past couple days. He's in Wildwood, New Jersey, throwing down nothing. He's just kicking it there. That's why he's giving us the snub tonight, because he's just probably, sitting on the boardwalk eating a corn dog.
I honestly gave up. 2 weeks ago, I was like, you know what? I don't need anybody there. I'm going to just have some pictures of them, and we're going to talk shit about them the entire fucking time.
Absolutely. Well, that's what I told Tom. I said, if you don't come on, I'll just talk shit about you.
Yeah. We're going to rip into him. I got some clips of him on the show. Basically what we're going to do is recap. So this is the 10th episode. We're going to recap the first 9 and a couple of the off ones, like with Jimmy and stuff like that. Just the best moments. We're on our greatest hits phase right now.
Yeah.
I want to make more hits, but this is our greatest hits phase right now.
Is that a Nestea? Is that the world famous?
Yes, this is the brisk iced tea. Okay. Yep.
Perfect.
I'm addicted to these things, man.
Who isn't? Come on.
I mean, it's a better addiction than most things you could be addicted to. So I'll take it, but I'm slamming those things all fucking day. Yeah. Yes. Let's just check my phone here. Okay.
Should we take pictures of ourselves, like normal pictures, and just put them up on a site and see if we get any hits?
Absolutely.
Hey, what are you guys doing tonight?
Absolutely.
Like we could do parties. Can you imagine that? You and I driving around, we're getting a minivan.
Yeah.
We got to go to somewhere in Long Island or somewhere in Manhattan, and
dude, we'll make an OnlyFans.
We won't even change our names. We'll just be Mike and Large Ray, and we'll just show up and dance around. No touching.
As I've said before, I'll say it again. I'll do anything for $1,000. You remember that? I actually pulled that clip.
Yeah, that's what, like, that. The thing that's so funny about that is it's true for so many people. Like there's like, who would, like, $1,000 is a good amount of money.
Yeah.
Fuck
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see how we can play it. So you can see.
That's when Tom had his teal shirt on. Man.
Yes. I think.
Speaking of gay men on OnlyFans, he'd be perfect on there.
Right, the mustache, the whole thing.
Yeah, he could make the
pompadour.
On there, see who could make the most money.
That's a fucking great idea.
Warren's really competitive. He would probably go on there and he'd probably pull out all the stops. He can dance real good. He does a snap dance you might want to see.
Dude, that's actually a genius idea. Like, we should do a little competition.
We could have a competition. Who can get the most?
I mean, we're not going to put up nudity, but we can, get close, a little risque.
Is is OnlyFans like there'll be like a chick that like, and then you have to pay each month to do you interact with her, or do you just see her stuff?
Yes. So basically, like, let's say, I don't know if you notice on TikTok, but TikTok, they'll be like, there'll be a hot girl and she'll be like, check out my links, right?
Okay.
And then you go to her links and you see her OnlyFans, and then you go to her page and you don't see anything. You see her face, but you see her subscribe button, and then you got to pay like a monthly fee. And then, I guess you can interact. I've never done it. You can interact, and you'll get all the pictures and videos and stuff that they have hidden that you don't see.
Now, are there well-known women on that? Like, not like
as
porn
far as
stars, but is there anyone like an actress that's on there?
Well, the funny thing about OnlyFans is it's not only porn. Like, it became that, and there was a point in history, a few months back, where they prohibited pornography, and everyone's like, wait a minute, what? This is the only reason this exists.
Yeah.
And then they're like, no, go back to it, because we're not making any fucking money now. So we can make an account, like a joke account, without being pornographic. Like, there's regular people on there that subscribe to whatever their content is. Some people, like celebrities, make podcasts and make you pay for them. Like, they're not free.
Okay.
So there's all kinds of stuff like that on there too. It's not as popular as some girl naked.
We could be the first ones on there.
This is a great idea. This is a great idea. Yeah. And now if someone steals this idea and does it, this is a poor man's copyright, essentially.
Yeah.
It's fucking Wednesday, July 20th, 7:44 p.m. Eastern time. And we just came up with a great idea. Well, Ray really came up with this great idea. Yeah. And if you steal it, I'm taking you to court, bitch.
Yeah, we're gonna take you to court, and we'll tar and feather you and kick you in the ding ding.
Yeah,
fuckers.
So let's get into this first little clip. This is what we were just talking about here. You should be able to hear the sound. If you don't, let me know. But I think I set it up right.
Give me a Long Island chin strap, dude.
No,
that's what I'm gonna get.
Hell no, no way.
Yep.
I don't do that.
Yep, you're gonna give me the Long Island chin strap and then shave my back, and then we're gonna be all set.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't shave back. I get asked that a lot, like in the summertime, especially. Like, I'll do like a little bit down the neck.
Yeah, you go down
to the shoulders. But dude, I ain't shaving your fucking back. Get the fuck out of here.
If someone gave you $1,000, you'd do it. Come on, man.
Dude, I would do anything for $1,000.
Easy now.
Almost anything.
For a long time. That's so good.
$1,000? You kidding?
Are you kidding?
$1,000? You kidding?
And you're thinking about it there too. You were thinking.
Oh yeah,
like $1,000.
Yeah, absolutely. I
do that to Mark a lot, where there's sometimes where he'll be needing some extra cash, and I'm like, I was like, and I start naming stuff like, would you do this for like $20,000? Would you do this? And he's like, oh God, yeah. And like the number goes down and down, and the stuff gets worse and worse, and he's still just like, yeah, when I'm that desperate, like, yeah, I'll do it with that and that and that and that. And I'm just like, oh my God.
Can you think of any examples of that? Not to put you in the spot,
it's just bad. It's all gay sex acts, basically. And
that's the theme of the night, obviously.
I had an idea, like if I ever hit like the mega ball, like where it was like I had like after taxes, I had 100 million. I would get 20 of my best friends and put them in a big hotel suite, right? And we'd all be sitting there like a conference room, right?
Right.
And I'd have a big poster board, and I would have 1 through 20, and were acts, things you had to do. And then the first one was $10 million.
Right.
The second one's $7 million. Blah blah blah. But then I would pick the people who go first, because like I have a friend, John Swar, who I know he wouldn't do the first 7, and then the 8th one would be for like 30 grand. Right. But he gets first pick of what he wants to do. Does that make sense? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay. So
it's sick and twisted, but yes, I totally understand.
That would be more entertaining than anything in the world. Is just is that where you have all your friends, all the stuff like they're creeped out about and wouldn't want to do. Like, I think the funniest one ever, there was a comedian that he was talking about Evander Holyfield. They were like, are you going to fight Mike Tyson next? And it's for $28 million. And he goes, I'm going to have to think about it. And the comedian goes, I have to think about it. He goes, dude, I'd suck Mike Tyson's dick in front of my parents for $28 million. But when he said that line, I would do it in front of my parents. That cracked me up. I was laughing so hard.
Yes. So most people, when they get $100 million, would want to, you know, donate to charity, you know, maybe remodel your mom's house.
It's my friends. It's my friends. I want to give all my friends money, but I'd want them to work for it or humiliate themselves for it. They got to work for it. You can't just, there's no checks getting handed out.
Ray wants to torture his friends. Make sure I'm invited. That's all I ask. Yeah. Because I'll do pretty much all of it.
Well, I had another one. The other version that's a little more family friendly was if I won the lottery, win 100 million. I send out an email to 30 of my best friends and I say, I know it's short notice, but I'm in desperate need of I need help tomorrow moving something from my upstairs to like in my truck to somewhere.
Right.
And I just need help because I hurt my back, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And whoever showed up to do it with me would get a check.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Doesn't that make sense? It sounds kind of good. Like I know Volvel would show up. You know what I mean? Like
you're testing
to see how much. There's nobody like do it on or even to go further than that, you'd say like, hey, in 3 months we're moving, and I just need somebody's help for 2 hours. Anybody that can help me would be greatly appreciated. So you give them like 3 months, and it's like, hey, Ray just needs help for 2 hours. We can go over and help him. But then there's those other people that are like, you know what, dude, fuck him, dude. Like I'm not going over there.
Right.
And then everyone gets a check.
Right.
You know.
Well, if you ever need help,
you live too far away for it. So I think of something else. I think of something else for you. No.
Yeah. No, it's funny. All we want to do, or at least I want to do, is just make enough money to live off of the rest of my life, right? Like in one shot. So I'd pretty much do anything. You know, pretty much. I'm
gonna put you on that list of the on the list in the hotel, and then it's like
whatever I gotta do
first.
If I'm getting like a fucking, $10 million,
you're never gonna get the taste out of your mouth. But anyway,
whatever, $10 million, I'm set. I'm set for life. I'll do that one fucking thing. I'll quit everything else. Go buy a little lake house and be done with it.
A lake house,
whatever. Yeah, I've always wanted to live in like the middle of the woods. So
no, I don't. I like pizza and air conditioning, and
Well, I'll have an air conditioner.
I know,
and then I can go get shit.
Yeah, I don't need to live in the middle of the woods.
If I have tens of millions of dollars, I can just do whatever I want.
I just live in a hotel
on a daily basis. I mean, that's expensive, even if you had a lot of money.
Yeah, Kelly
$300 a night to live.
That's nothing.
300. All right, so $300 times 30. Is that $9,000 a month?
I don't know. $9,000. That's
$9,000 a month.
That's what people pay in Manhattan to live in a goddamn 2-bedroom apartment.
Those are retards. I don't know what's wrong with those people. Even if you're rich, I mean, that's so stupid.
I'm allowed to say the word retard today. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you say it all the time, and you know what? I don't mean it as what it is. You know what I mean?
Right. See,
I've been saying that word since I was a little kid, and it always just meant like,
Yeah,
I guess it kind of means stupid.
Well, that's why,
but not that.
I had to stop saying the F word, but the other F word, like that was like when I was a kid.
Oh man, yeah, I still say that.
We called each other fags all the time. You're a fag. You're a fag. He's a fag. You're a fag. And then, I mean, I was well into like my 20s, maybe early 30s, and I was still using that. And a friend of mine who was gay, he's like, "Hey, Ray, you can't. That's really offensive." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm like, you know what it is? I didn't even. I'm so used to saying it's just like I used to say rad all the time. Everything was rad, and then I eventually stopped saying that. But but
I mean, to be honest with you,
you got to learn.
I still say it, but and once again, I don't mean it as it is. It's just a word that I've said forever.
A bundle of sticks, right? Isn't it a bundle of sticks?
Right.
I always meant a bundle of sticks.
Yeah. Yeah, or it's a cigarette too.
It is
in like London or something like that, right?
I told you that story where my wife and I were in San Francisco, and there are these dudes from England, And the guy goes, I gotta go run around the corner and blow a fag real quick. I was like, wait, yo, Charlie.
Yeah,
here,
no,
man.
that's
You
a
don't
different,
steal
yeah,
what they do.
that's a different meaning here for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can't, it's funny, even if you watch movies from like 10 years ago, like comedies, like they say shit like that, and they get away with it because it wasn't considered.
Eddie Murphy Delirious, you couldn't play that today.
Oh, no way.
Like
no
everything
way.
In that is fag this, fag that.
Right.
Everything.
I mean, even the like the comics today, like Dave Chappelle and people like that, even they skate around it. You know, they say controversial things, but they never really say those words because they'll just be gone. They'll be done.
Yeah,
you can't. And I get it, and I don't think that anybody should hurt anybody for any reason. You know, if you don't even fucking know them, you know, you're just saying like these antiquated fucking things. But to most people, at least to me, it doesn't mean that. It's just part of my language. It's I grew up on Long Island with a bunch of fucking retards. That's it. I don't know what else to say. You know, it's just how it is. So we're gonna go back in a time machine today. We're gonna go back.
Yeah, we are.
We're gonna go back to episode 1.
Oh man.
When we first, I mean, we talked before episode 1.
I remember episode 1 very well. Actually.
But this was our first time like meeting each other and talking.
Yeah. I didn't know who I didn't know who you were. I mean, I knew you were Joe's brother, and that was it. I didn't know nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now this is an important one. This is the Liberty Bell. This is the first time you spoke about the Liberty Bell on a public thing on the internet. It's the first time you realized how much I smoked cigarettes. Yeah. And it wasn't the first time I don't know if it was the first time you were crooked, but I don't know. I pulled a couple clips. So,
God, I look good.
Oh God, this is humongous. Hold on.
And that was before I snapped my leg in half too, I remember.
Oh yeah. That was much later. That was the Percocet one.
Yeah, the Percocet one was great.
Yeah. Episode 43. I pulled some shit from there too. All right, so let's play this. 2 minutes.
All right.
I'm ready.
Large Ray, the man, the myth, the legend.
This is literally the first.
Welcome to the Hell Fucking Yeah podcast,
Second.
man. Thank you for being here.
Hello. Yeah, thanks for having me. This is going to be fun. I love talking.
It sure is, man. I know you have a lot of stories, and I'm really excited to hear them. So this is going to be like a special edition of the show.
Oh,
where
Warren's
we're
here.
Do this every month at least.
Oh,
hold on. Let's pause this. Let's pause this and get Warren in.
For the first thing you're gonna have to do, though, you're gonna ask him about the game. He wants to tell you about his hits, his pitching, the whole deal. Don't disrespect him.
Oh shit! What did I do?
Oh,
let's get out of here. I just want to move that out of here. Warren.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, man? How are you?
Can you see me now?
I can see you now.
That's not a softball.
Hey, did you get a haircut?
I did.
You look good. Looks good.
I did it in the shower Monday morning.
Oh, you did it yourself?
You got it done by a real person.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good. It looks nice, man.
Prior to you doing my hair 2 months ago, it's nothing but me.
Okay. So, very cool. Looks good. Looks good. Ray was saying you had a game tonight.
The softball game got canceled, so now I'm at a country club.
Oh.
And playing cornhole.
Nice.
Oh.
I'm glad this time I didn't interrupt. Well, technically, I guess I am interrupting your cornhole game again.
I went in between. We just finished 4 games. I went 3-1.
Right.
I was 3-0, but then the last game I went up against the pro and I didn't score any points. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, it happens. It happens.
Yeah. So I know I'm interrupting whatever amazing conversation you have going on.
No.
But I have about 15 minutes before I have to go back.
Yeah. You're not interrupting at all. I asked you to be here because you have an amazing story to tell. And I brought up a little picture. Should I bring it up now? I brought the picture you put up on.
No, you don't bring the picture up now.
Okay.
Oh.
You have to let me just tell the story.
Okay, please do.
So, and then I'll tell you when. I'll cue you when.
Okay.
All right. All right. So like a month ago, eating breakfast at a place, and there's outdoor seating and there's a road behind us, maybe like 20 feet back. And breakfast is over. Everything was great as usual. And then my two friends are talking to me, and I get hit in the back of the neck, like hard. Like it wasn't like a little like, oh, maybe a bug landed on me. It was like somebody came up behind me and smacked me in the neck.
Right.
And they didn't react at all. So I was like, well, maybe they didn't see it, or maybe they did it, or like, I go, hold on, did you guys just see or hear something hit me in the back of the neck? And they said no, they had no idea. So Brian stands up and he goes, let me see. And he looks, he goes, oh, hold on, it's still there, hold on. And then he goes back to the table, grabs a napkin, and then again goes and peels something off the back of my neck.
It was stuck there.
And it wasn't heavy, but I knew it hit like hard, and it felt like it was still there. So
okay.
So then he puts the napkin on the table, and I look at it, and I'm like, I don't know what that was. Like maybe a bird pooped on me because there was a tree nearby. No, that is not a bird. So if you want, you could show the picture of my collar right now.
So here's the collar.
Where it hit me in the collar, and that's like it's a blood stain. And then it hit me in the neck, and it stuck to my neck, and they peeled it off the back. So now if you scroll down and then zoom in on that, what actually hit me was
that is fucking disgusting.
Pile of something with the veins coming out of it. And
yes.
Blood.
It looks like an internal organ.
Well, that's what it was, apparently. Like I thought. So we figured out quick. We looked behind us, and on the road about 20 feet back was a dead squirrel. And a car had come by and hit the squirrel again.
There's the squirrel up here.
And squirted, like, I think Ray said it best, like if you try to squeeze a watermelon seed, it just shoots.
Yeah.
Well, the watermelon seed in this case was actually squirrel testicles.
Wow.
And they shot 20 feet and hit me in the back of the neck. And I wasn't like grossed out by it. I was just like amazed that could actually happen.
I mean, that's on the level of like getting hit with lightning. As far as like the odds, I mean, what the fuck are the odds of that? I mean, 100% for you, but
if you put, I don't know, million, whatever number you come up with, squirrels out on that road, and you tried to do it again, not even close.
No, you would never be able to recreate that.
Chance.
No.
Yeah.
That's intense.
It can't be a glancing blow. It's got to stick to the back of my neck.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, out of all the body parts it could have been, you know.
Well, yeah, it was one testicle. Thank you for Ray's wife to clarify. She's a vet, so.
Oh shit!
I didn't tell her the story. I just said, "Hey, what is this?"
Yeah.
And she goes, "It's a testicle. Why?" And I was like, "Okay, there you go." And I go, "Are you sure it's a testicle?" She goes, "I've taken many of these off animals. I know exactly what it is." So.
Yeah.
Then I told her the story.
Has she ever taken one off the back of the neck? Because I have.
Just mine.
Yeah.
On your wedding night?
Yeah. So
not on our wedding night.
And immediately after that, like we were like getting ready to get up and leave because I had to get to my eighth grade daughter's graduation. So there was no time for me to go home. So I was at the graduation with that collar with the blood on it. And anybody who was near me, I got to tell the story to.
Oh my God, you were like the fucking star of the party, man.
Yeah.
Right, pretty much.
And you know what? It actually gained traction afterwards. Like casually mentioned it to someone. They're like, "What? You gotta." So it was about 2 or 3 weeks later that I actually posted anything about it.
Yeah.
And,
oh wow.
So and then it's kind of got legs or testicles a little bit now.
Right. Well, dude, thank you so much. It's a great story, and now it's it's on the internet for forever. I mean, you put up the post, but now you told the story.
Yeah, this is the first podcast, I'm sure, of thousands of podcasts that I'll be telling the story on.
I hope so. It's newsworthy, honestly. I'm surprised it didn't make the fucking local news.
Yeah, I have to reach out to somebody. Well, you got connections. You're a media Mongol at this point, right?
Yeah, yeah, just something like that.
Send it to Adam Goldberg. Wait,
Yeah.
Which Adam Goldberg?
Not the one from the Goldbergs. The guy from Saving Private Ryan. Saving Private Ryan. Yeah.
But he has a slightly different name, doesn't he? Adam F. Goldberg.
Adam F. Goldberg is the guy on the show, the TV show.
Oh,
yeah, he's just Adam Goldberg.
Just Adam. He owns it because he was first.
Yeah, I will. I mean, a lot of people that I've had on the show watch the show, so they will see this, and hopefully it bounces around the net a little bit because it's really fucking crazy. I mean, just the odds of that are just mind blowing to me. Yeah, like you got struck by lightning, if you ask me. Like that's the same. It's the same. It's in the same vicinity.
Yeah, I'll let you get back to Raymond's exciting stories and news.
Yes, we're recapping our the episodes we've done and just fucking having a good time laughing. Right. Warren, thank you so much, man, and go enjoy some country club life.
All right.
Thanks again, man. Later.
Wait, I hear a cat.
Yeah.
Who was that?
All right. Who was that? I don't know. Some guy got hit in the neck with squirrel nuts. Warren.
Oh,
that story's nuts. I mean,
can you imagine if he was turned the other way and they hit him, they would have hit him right in the mouth or the throat.
Yeah. So should we continue this video?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you doing? You playing solitaire or something? Yeah. You look like you're looking the other way.
No, you're looking the other way, not me.
What are you looking down at?
Nothing. Just you, man.
All right. Let's continue this video. You fucking
You have my full attention.
All right.
And now
my full attention.
People, they want to hear stories from you. Here's the link. Go fucking listen.
Here's the link, man. It'll save you a lot of time.
I'm too big now.
I'm
a star now.
Totally big time. I can't believe I had time to fit this in my busy schedule between watching baseball and farting on the couch. But I found some time.
Well, I'm glad you squeezed me in there somewhere.
Yeah.
But before we get into it, if you would give a little introduction for the people who don't know.
This is funny.
Don't mean to put you on the spot, but
that's fucking putting me on the spot, man.
If you could.
Well, my name is the name on my birth certificate is Raymond Joseph Schleckweg Jr.
Yeah.
And but in the BMX world, people call me Large Ray. There it is, the
All right, hold on. So yeah, that was the first 2 minutes of the first podcast.
Yeah.
And I asked you to introduce yourself, and you gave me your fucking birth certificate name.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you give that out?
I've never. That was the one time that's ever happened. One and done.
Raymond Joseph Schleckweg Jr.
And I always found that so funny. Gave me his full fucking legal birth government name.
Yeah. What's going to happen to me? What's going to happen?
No, it's not that. It's completely unnecessary.
Well, I always say to people, I'll talk to people for I'll know someone for a year, and then I find out their name, I've been calling them Tom their whole life, but their real name's Joe and their middle name's Tom. So as a joke, I call people whatever their name is on their birth certificate.
Okay.
So then, then they're like, okay, well, my name's Brandon. I'm like, all right, well, you're Brandon for now on.
Right.
So I'd like you to address me as Raymond, please.
Okay. Raymond Joseph Schleckweg Jr.
Raymond Joseph Schleckweg Jr.
Let's continue this here. This is the infamous
Liberty Bell.
Liberty Bell. All right. So this is the story we've been waiting for.
There's nothing on the internet about that story. About if that's what you're talking about.
There's nothing. Okay.
Not a lot of people. Cool. Yeah. There's nothing. You are getting an exclusive.
I was gonna say now there is. Now there is.
Look at that.
Oh wait.
7 people watching.
Oh wait.
Sorry.
No, good.
I spaz out sometimes. Don't worry about that. I was gonna say the email response we got from this guy is something.
Yeah.
That my accomplice. You didn't know that was my accomplice, right?
Mm-mm.
What are you fucking smoking? Who smokes cigarettes? What are you fucking crazy? Who smokes cigarettes? Fucking Eddie Van Halen just died.
Eddie Van Halen just died.
You fucking retard.
Oh, there we go.
And I hit a fucking retard. Holy cow.
So that was the first time you realized that I smoked. and that's been an obvious joke the whole time.
Yes,
you said Eddie Van Halen just died, and here you are.
He
smoking a
died
cigarette.
about 3 days earlier. Yeah.
Insane.
That's crazy.
All right. Why do these come up so fucking humongous here? Hold on. Oh, fuck off.
So my wife said I'm running like
Actually, that's really funny you just said that, because I think that's what this clip is about. This is from the second episode where you refer to the first episode about me saying, yeah, is that what your wife said on your wedding night? Like I already knew. Yeah. So yeah, let's play this.
I watched it with my wife, the one that you and I did, and the funniest thing was something that you did where you said something and then immediately you go, yeah, I know. That's what your wife said on your wedding night. Because like I had already said it twice, and I say it all the time. And
yeah.
You said it, but the way you said it is you weren't smiling. You were just like, yeah, okay, enough's enough. And that was the fucking funniest thing. I was dying. I'm like, look, little Mikey's sick of my shit.
I remember that.
He's my buddy now because he's sick of my shit. All right, don't be afraid to edit stuff out. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna chop it up, make it tight, and yeah. And I know that's probably what you said on your wedding.
Try and make it look like dinner.
That was like 15 minutes into the episode.
So good.
Oh shit. It's amazing, man.
Oh my god.
Isn't it fun going down memory lane?
It is.
Oh. So this is the third one. Oh, this was the first. I think this might be the first time you were sideways, and then you were sideways forever.
Forever.
And this is the one where Mark Eaton joins in for the first time.
Yeah.
And this is probably my favorite moment, not only of the Large Ray episodes, but of every episode ever that I've ever done. When he first comes on and the light is on him and everything, this is the funniest fucking thing. And the t-shirts for sale.
80 times. It's so funny.
For everyone out there, the t-shirts for sale, hellffuckinyeah.com. It sucks. I got to keep making these smaller every time.
I didn't even have a joke there for that one.
I know. All right, here we go. This is a good one.
See how long it takes me to figure this out. I guarantee you.
Oh no!
Sideways.
So I knew you were going to be sideways.
Here he is.
Yeah.
So hello, you must have been sideways already.
You're rocking the Brad Pitt Fury cut there too.
I knew you'd be sideways if you can hear me.
Brad,
do that right.
Fury cut. This is what I get. Frozen.
I'm sideways and just I'm living it. Look at that.
Sideways and frozen.
All right.
Yeah.
There we
I'm
go.
just like, all right, let's go.
There you go. I was hitting the wrong button. I was waiting for that smoker cough to come up. You can smell him. There he is. Whoa. Is that powder? Who is that?
They got the same shredder.
You got that reference,
Yeah.
Please.
I got it. I got it.
Mike,
I got it.
Mike, you got it. Okay, good.
I'm not,
Oh, you got it too. Mark's very serious.
Okay.
You okay? You look like you're sick.
He totally looks like him in that. Like totally.
It's my light.
Yeah, you look very sick. Doesn't he look like a cancer
Let me warm it up. Warm it up.
This one. Yeah.
Oh, wait. So yeah, the powder thing and just that one line. Doesn't he look like a cancer patient, dude? Fucking kills me. Obviously, we know what this is.
He always runs out of gas. He says he never does, but he's always like, every time I'm talking to him on the phone, he's like, man, he's like, I'm almost out of gas.
Right.
And I'm like, well, where are you? He's like, I'm heading to the airport, but my light's on. I'm like, well, how far away are you from the airport? He's like, 40 miles. I'm like, dude, you're gonna have to get gas. And he goes, I don't have time. So he has time he doesn't have time to get gas, but he has time to run out of gas.
Right.
I think getting gas would be less time, but
yeah, no, it's the dumbest thing you can do, really. I mean, it's like it's like
the only thing
putting a shirt on before you leave the house.
Now.
It's the same thing. Like
if you get in a vehicle and you're driving it, the first thing you do is look to see how much gas is in it, and you have to know, okay, I'm driving this car for the next 8 hours, so I'm gonna have to glance down.
Yeah.
I've never been in a car with somebody while they're driving and the car runs out of gas while they're driving and they don't know they're getting ready to run out of gas.
Right now,
it's never happened. And
for me, for the most part, I don't go too far, but I never go under a quarter. That's like a rule. I never go on. Once it hits a quarter, I'm at the gas station. You know, taking a big trip, especially if we're on the airport or something like that. I do it the night before. The night before, I'm like, I'm gonna run to the gas station, so I'm prepared for tomorrow.
That doesn't. You and I are the same. We'll do that. I'll be like, hey, it's 8 o'clock. I got nothing going on. I'll get gas now, so I don't have to do it tomorrow morning.
Exactly.
That doesn't cross his mind. That isn't even inserted into his brain, and that's why we are looking at that picture right now of him walking with I didn't even know they sold a quarter gallon of gas. He ran out of gas so bad and bought so little gas that he poured that gas in and it didn't even start the car because he didn't have enough gas.
Right, that's what
from the fucking thing to the whole fuel line.
That's exactly what this clip is. But I do have, before we play this clip, I have a question.
Yes.
Is he the type of person that packs for a trip the day of?
He packs while he's walking out the door.
Wow. Yeah.
And he always forgets something.
Yeah. I'm like, if I'm going somewhere tomorrow, even if it's 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm packed.
It's already packed.
Or not even, if it's late at night the next day, I'm packed. I guess, gassed up, ready to go.
Yeah.
I never understood the last minute shit. It's like, how,
I don't do anything last minute, really.
No.
Like, not a last minute dude.
No, me neither.
At all.
Nope. All right. So, let's play this. Oh, shit. I'm burning shit. Fuck.
You're on fire.
I'm gonna play it. I don't think you're gonna be able to hear it, but it doesn't matter. There's nothing.
Boy, but this burns me up, dude. This pisses me off.
All right, so here we go.
Yeah.
This is Mark. He's coming out of a cab and he's walking towards your car, I believe, right?
No, it was our friend's car that we were borrowing to get back home.
It was Warren's car.
That's the best part about that is he took a cab and the gas station was only a mile
quarter mile away
to it. And we sat there. Oh my god. Okay, here's the story. Okay?
This is a really good story.
No, it's not. It's
this
not
is a really good story.
This is a story to tell people, to help people. Okay.
This is a cautionary tale.
Here's what this is what the story's called. Don't ever travel with Mark Eaton. If you're like, don't travel anywhere more than like 4 miles from home.
And I'm not taking my own advice here. Yeah. Because I'm going on a trip with Mark.
Mm-hmm.
I'm driving with him, just he and I.
Are you
on
nuts?
Friday to hold on. We're going to Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
That's a hike.
He's doing a paid DJ gig at a flatland contest. I'm gonna go there, but nobody knows I'm going. So I'm gonna be like I'm going to surprise my friends because they would never think I was going to be there.
Okay.
And actually a friend of mine, Andy, who I've never met, I only met him on the interweb through podcasts. This guy, Andy, he's a 40-year-old flatlander, and he has learned my AFA run from 1988. He has it from beginning till end. He does the whole routine.
Oh, shit.
The tricks. And I have my eyeball helmet.
Nice.
And he painted and made his own eyeball helmet. And he has no idea that I would even think of going to this contest, and I'm going to surprise him.
When you travel with Mark, especially a long trip like that, do you bring a can of gas?
No, I'm piloting the vehicle and bringing my vehicle. So I will
so you're good. Okay.
I'm driving.
Okay.
I'm better off driving.
Okay. Good idea.
So,
Good.
Yeah, he very easily offered. He's like, we could take my car and I'll drive. And I'm like, no. I just got my hoopty inspected. I just got the 04 inspected, the 04 Odyssey.
Yep.
And it's got 166,000 miles on it. And I'm taking it to Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And my mechanic was like, "You're really taking it that far?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude." I'm like, what could go wrong with it? And he goes, everything on it's all fixed up. He's like, "You probably drive it to California and back." He's like, "You'll be fine." So,
wow, man. Yeah. It's going to be like the fucking Bundy car. Remember that?
Yeah.
What do you get? Like 1 million miles on the Dodge? He had like 999,000.
Yeah.
Right? Do you remember that? You remember the Married Children episode?
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And then it rolls backwards, and he fucking loses. Like they're supposed to come and take a picture of it. He always had the worst luck. That guy. All right, so yeah, this next one is episode 4.
By the way, I was on a plane with Bud Bundy in 1995.
No shit. No shit.
I was on an airplane with him. Courtney Thorne Smith was on our plane going there.
Who the fuck
and
is Courtney
Bud
Thorne
Bundy
Smith?
was on my plane leaving. She's a blonde-haired girl that was in Summer School.
Okay.
You remember the movie Summer School with
I remember the movie, yeah. Yes.
Yeah, and there was like a really hot chick. She was also on like Melrose Place, probably, or
okay.
90.
If I saw her face, I probably know.
Yeah. But anyway, she was on our plane, and she was like a midget. She's like 4'11". I'm like,
you can't say midget anymore. Can't say midget anymore. Little people. Nope, little people.
Oh no,
that's right up there with retard. That's
so if
no
you
good.
Said like a fag retard midget, you'd be canceled.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, we probably just got canceled because I'm going to keep that in.
Well,
you know what?
But we're acting right now. We're not meaning the word doing. We're acting.
No, but people can take things out of context, and that's what everybody does anyway. But I'm actually trying to get canceled because if you get canceled, you get popular.
Like, if you got stabbed tonight at 7-Eleven getting your hot Doritos and your Mountain Dew, your ratings would go up because
big time.
And they say Michael Gruttola's podcast, Hell Effing Yeah, he got stabbed while getting flaming hot Cheetos. Yeah, and then they play the episode of you and I getting an OnlyFans account. Then we really be rich.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought I had some other questions about that thing you're going to. It sounds like you're gonna have a great time.
Oh yeah, I'm going to it's a flatland jam, AFA flatland contest.
Yeah,
and Dave Norrie, who was a teammate of your brother's, he still enters pro flatland. He's going to be there. Dave Norrie.
No shit.
Yeah.
I want to go. I want to go to York Jam.
Oh, it's coming up.
I know.
Get your brother. Get your brother and Gallo. They'll go.
Yeah.
It's September 26th, I think. I'll be there. I'll be there Friday and Saturday.
September 26th.
You'd love it. You bring your cigarettes. We'll smoke cigars. I'll bring you a chair. We'll just sit there, and while everyone rides, we'll smoke cigarettes, drink coffee. You know what I mean? I'll bring you some brisk iced teas. We'll have a party, dude.
Some toast. Fuck yeah, I'll be there.
He'll be DJing.
I know, dude.
We'll go to
maybe McDonald's. I'll go live. I'll go live from there. We can do so many things.
You can totally go live from there.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
Let me see if Joe's interested. I think that'd be cool.
No, he is. When I just saw him.
But
we were there. He just got to. He needs someone to physically pick him up. You need to get like an ambulance to pick him up and put him on the Hannibal Lecter hand truck and mask and just take him there, and then just unleash him when we get there.
That could work. That could definitely work.
Tell him we're going to Tell him we're going to the Indian reservation to get cigarettes, and we're going to Taco Bell, and then just keep driving. Just keep driving north or south or whichever way it is. And then he won't know. He'll fall asleep. He'll go to light a cigarette, and he'll be in Levittown. He'll be fine.
You have the best ideas. You have the best ideas.
I have great ideas.
That would actually probably work.
Totally would work.
I forget what this one was. Oh, this is episode 4. And this clip is about how impatient you are. Here we go.
What the fuck? I got 3 of you now. Wait, hold on.
Oh yeah, this is funny.
You're sideways N. There's another. You have another account open somehow.
That's impossible.
Oh, it's possible. This episode will be out tomorrow.
Okay. Tomorrow.
I have to edit it.
Awesome. Yeah.
And I remember last time you were like pressuring me to get it done.
Did I?
Do you remember that?
Pressure? No.
Dude, you were pissed. Hold on. Let me see if I can find. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Because here's the episode.
Here it is.
Here's the episode. So right before this is where you're fucking rushing me around.
No.
Okay. Oh, I had.
I don't remember this.
I had technical issues. So you wrote, "Send it over. I'm ready." I said it's finalizing. Yeah. I said it's finalizing.
Oh wait, I do remember this.
Yeah.
I do remember this.
It's finalizing. Then it has to upload to YouTube.
Yeah.
Patience. Have some patience.
Why am I doing
Then
Stevie
you said-
Wonder?
Do is
Then you said,
What-
Mark, tell him I have zero patience. I want this shit
Yeah.
now.
that's true. I have very little patience.
And I was having a problem. I have a new computer now, but I was having a problem with my old computer. So I said, I had a technical issue. It's going to be a bit longer. And then you, and then you have the balls. Next time, just tell us it'll be ready tomorrow. This is a bunch of
Great
fucking
Stevie Wonder.
bullshit.
Yeah, you goddamn right.
Dude, that's a good one. I don't remember that.
You don't remember that?
No, not at all.
That was a text message I was reading
Yeah.
where you were like, next time let
I
us
was-
know. You know, I know you were just kidding, you know, but you don't have much patience, do you?
Not, I mean,
Yeah.
not really. No.
No.
No, I don't have like.
I don't either.
patience or, no. I mean,
Yeah. This next one. This is one of my favorite ones. This is our sleeper hit here. This is the Percocet edition of the show, episode 43. You remember this? I know you don't remember this one.
this is the one when I was on pills.
Yes. So this is after Ray, you broke your ankle, right?
I broke my ankle.
Right?
No, I tore my patella and quadricep apart.
Oh, you think I'm gonna
Snapped it.
fucking remember that? I think you broke your ankle.
Yeah. I wish I broke my ankle. Ankle would have got fixed quicker.
So yeah, this is the
But I was hopped up on some pills here. I remember.
yes.
I was out of it.
You can tell the difference between. So there's a couple clips. There's one when we first came on, and then there's the story of the purple cellophane monster, and
Right. I
you can
remember
see
that story.
yes, you can see the difference between the very beginning and later on, very
I
clearly.
popped the pills.
You were
I
like,
was-
you're chilling, eating toast in the beginning. You're like, hey, what's up?
I popped the pills so I could make it downstairs because I was like living up
Yes.
in my bedroom, which is on the 3rd floor.
Yes.
And I remember I was like, I'm gonna have to. This is probably the first time I ventured out of my room in like 2 months
yeah.
to go down to
Yes.
the garage to do this.
and
So I
and
was all hopped up.
the craziest part about this is you end up going upstairs. I didn't pull this clip, but you end up going upstairs and going through all the t-shirts in the drawer.
Right. Okay. I remember that.
And I was like, you really don't have to do that. Like you should be downstairs
I
resting.
was just so hopped up. I didn't
Yeah,
even know. I didn't
yeah.
care. I wouldn't go right. I wouldn't go up now and go get them.
We got a whole tour of the house. You toured the whole house. Yeah, it was fucking amazing. But here we go.
Does it work?
What doesn't work?
Does it work?
You look great, you sound great, but you're fucking sideways.
You look sideways, but I'm not.
Nope.
Hold on.
I love all the technical glitches.
It's
Yeah.
sideways? How do I
Not-
fix it?
Now you're good.
Oh. I apologize. I'm like an old person. I'm having toast and fucking coffee, dude. And I drank like
And this is
probably a
later.
whole
This is
bottle
later.
of NyQuil. Like I woke up, I took a whole bunch of NyQuil, and then I got up and I was all groggy, and I forgot. I didn't know if I took NyQuil or not. I was like, did I take that? And I wasn't feeling good, so I slugged a whole nother batch of it, and I literally drank like the whole bottle in 2 hours. And
I look like
I
Artie
woke
Lang
up at
talking about
4 in
his
the morning.
Coke problem.
Yeah.
And I called
Yes.
my brother, and I'm like, dude. And he's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, there's this purple
Purple
cellophane monster is going down the hallway. And he's like, what? I'm like, dude, there's a purple cellophane monster going down the road.
As clear as day it was.
Yeah.
I
Um,
was so. Oh yeah.
so that episode was insane, and I love the beginning, man. You were just having a blast at the beginning there with the fucking toast and the coffee, and then you just fell down a fucking hole, man. It was amazing. And you were so, after we did that episode, you were like, I don't know if that was any good. Like, you should probably delete that. Like, I think it sucked, and like I don't want to
I'm gonna have
disappoint
to
you.
Watch that episode. I'm gonna have
Oh,
to
it's so
watch
good.
that.
The number 43 flashes a lot.
Yeah.
Because we spoke about that for the first time, and you were so like bummed out. You were gonna just disappoint me at how the episode was. I was like, dude, that was the best fucking episode ever. This next one is Tom, the one time he came on and
Yeah.
first and last.
Yeah. He'll never be
Um,
on again.
No, I mean he's
He
welcome.
hates us.
Well, he's not really welcome anymore.
No, but
because
he hates us. He hates
He
us.
hates
Tom
us.
hates us.
Yeah. Why does he hate us so much?
I guess I made fun of that teal shirt and his bad mustache.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember what I pulled here, but we're gonna find out.
Doesn't Tom have a very ethnic look about him? Like if he had an accent, you could put
the
him right on the
salsa.
street
Puerto
corner,
Rican.
like selling tortilla chips or something. You know what I mean?
Just go ahead and say it.
He would look great on like a jar of salsa.
Say what you want to
Yeah,
say.
he would.
He would.
Say what?
I'm
Say
Puerto
what?
Rican.
I'm not. Remember, I'm not.
I'm Puerto Rican
anymore because that lady asked me if I was Puerto Rican. Remember?
You can't make fun anymore because you're
I
part
can't,
of my group.
Yeah.
That was so funny. He calls me Puerto Rican all the time.
Right.
Yes.
But I'm not really Puerto Rican, but I guess
Puerto
I have
Rican,
that look.
But he has that look about him. I'll give you a hint. When he used to watch the Beverly Hillbillies, he wasn't looking at Ellie Mae when he played.
That was my favorite. That was my favorite.
Yeah.
With me.
Right.
Fuck you.
Me.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Okay.
All right.
He loves Granny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
You got a logo.
Those shorts were teal. What's on your shirt though? You have like a logo on there. Do you have a logo on that shirt?
Yeah.
What is it? Tropic Wind.
Yeah.
That sounds like a gas problem.
Well, I have a
Sounds like
gas problem. I have a gas problem. I have a gas problem.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Tropic Wind. What's that?
Yeah. It's a hip company, dude.
Is it really?
It's hip.
It's hip.
It's not like ramp up the job.
All you have
Puerto Rican. I'm Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican.
Like
Puerto Rican.
I don't think you can say that. Can you? Can you say that?
You can say Puerto Rican.
I guess you can, right?
Same, you're Irish, you're Italian, you're Mexican, you're Russian, you're Puerto Rican.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
You got to be able to say something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he loves grannies.
He does. That's his thing.
Yeah, I can't go into it because he gets really upset if I like. He'll probably get mad now when he watches this.
Well, it's already out there.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah,
yeah. Well, yeah, we don't have to get into it, but
we won't get into it.
That's an interesting one to me. I mean, listen, everyone has their
my favorite thing about him.
Yeah,
I have a lot of favorite things about him. That's my most favorite thing about him.
Yeah, everyone has their thing they're into. You know.
Yeah,
that's a weird one though.
That's why it's so good.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh my God.
He should have.
I just thought of a great idea. I just thought of a great idea.
I have about 3 of those a day. Go ahead.
We can make a an OnlyFans page for Tom. You know what I mean? Like not Tom, but make one for him.
Set it up at a nursing home or something.
Yeah. Exactly. Subscribe, $50 a month.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, Dan, you look slick there.
Yeah, this was the cream of the crop here. This was the interview, the official interview.
The official interview, yeah.
Because before this,
drinking out of a chalice.
Yes, I was drinking out of a chalice.
King of Prussia, Pennsylvania.
Why does the sound
Where
so
are you
weird?
now? King of Prussia, Pennsylvania.
Who's your favorite DJ?
Marshmallow.
Oh, this music. Okay. Every fucking Thursday night, man.
Yeah, man.
My phone's blowing up. Mark Eaton is at it again. It says,
"Yeah, smash it up, dude." Joan Jett with JC.
I can't knock his hustle.
Rock and roll. 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. I love rock and roll. Wanna bust a grape in a fruit fight. He's the king of the mashups. So what's gonna call mashups? Mashups went out around 2008, but I'll send him a note on his pager.
Do you think the movie Rad holds any significance in the BMX world?
No. To watch it from beginning to end is pretty impossible. You'd have to be really bored or in jail, and it's the only movie playing or something.
There's too much shit. There's too many fucking people.
Yeah.
There's too many people on Earth.
Yeah, there are.
I don't want anybody to die, but like at the same time, like.
I did. I got my booster yesterday.
All right. Well, is it
I
19th?
screamed like a baby. I cried. I was like, ow! I just didn't know they do it right in the testicles. That was crazy.
Right. Are you serious? No. Trying to have a legit interview here, Ray.
They were like,
I don't know what the fuck's going on out there, dude. For a second, I really thought you got a fucking shot in your testicles.
It's a testicle.
For like a second.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense. But that's how good I'm gullible, dude. I'm pretty gullible.
I love hanging out with gullible people because I can be very convincing about stuff.
You are. As a matter of fact,
with gullible people.
As a matter of fact, the last attempt at this, you told me all these things about Tom that weren't true, about his house and all this stuff. And I believed every fucking second of it.
Yeah.
Until you were like, yeah, everything is a lie, you know? Yeah. But yes, you are very convincing of it.
Yeah.
All right. Oh my God. This next one was our live stream. That was
when I was picking my son up from school.
Oh my God, dude. This was a mess. No, it did not.
That goes right in the trash.
But I didn't throw it out. I kept it. I tied it together.
Yeah.
And it actually came out pretty fucking funny. So yeah, this is complete with all the fucking mess ups. So here, let's play it. All right. We are officially live. Can you hear me? Ray, can you hear me? Hello? Ray.
Oh my God.
You back? This is a fucking disaster. Are you driving or are you parked?
Parked.
Because all the people talking on the side, okay, and none of it worked. Are you parked in the fucking abyss, dude? Where are you? Dude, your bars are all the way up. Don't fucking move. Guys, check back in like 5 minutes. Okay, we're live again. So,
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hell Fucking Yeah. Here we are, live from Upper Marion Middle School, where Ray Schleckweg has just ditched the van for another van. Mike just put another cigarette in his head. He has a staple in his nose, and he fell on black ice. This is going to be the greatest live video, stream, radio show, whatever it is, ever in the history of planet Earth.
Did I lose you again?
Earth.
Dude, I can't hear. Something's wrong.
What do you mean? You can't hear me?
You sound like a robot.
This is when I started getting really fucking pissed off. Come on, shut the fuck up.
You sound like Jabba the Hutt. That's what it is. You sound like Jabba the Hutt. I gotta record. Hold on, I gotta fucking record.
I don't understand.
Just reboot it. Just reboot it. Just redo it again. We got time.
Hold on 1 second.
Do you want to redo it? I'm gonna redo it.
Wait. Hold on. Oh, you stupid bastard. There's always a fucking issue.
Now I can hear you breathing like a mental patient.
All right. Well, because it's fury is what you're hearing. I'm fucking furious.
How about now? Are we on? Are we still on?
We're still on. Can you hear me? Good.
I can hear you fine.
All right. Fucking Christ. Thank you. What a fucking piece of shit.
4 minutes in. We're getting better at this, dude.
4 minutes in.
4 minutes in, we're getting better. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to fucking Hell Fucking Yeah.
That's right.
With Lars Ray and Michael Gruttola.
That's
Today,
right.
We're going to talk about Ray's foam hat, his half a cup of coffee, and how technically we're as backward as you can get. They built pyramids 980 billion years ago, and we can't get a fucking Wi-Fi signal here in King of Prussia. You just started doing like that happy birthday.
Oh, the beatboxing, man. Oh shit. The beatboxing thing, I should have pulled all that. That was so funny.
That was great.
But my favorite part of the whole thing is like I've only done a handful of live shows. I probably only done like 10 of them because there's always a fucking problem. It just never worked. Even the last one I did, it just the sound was off. Like it looked like a dubbed fucking Chinese film. You know, it was like the mouth wasn't moving
anymore.
Yeah, probably.
Just the Asian American.
Yeah. But my favorite part of the whole thing was you could see all the people. I had the most people ever, you know, like people were psyched. I fucking promoted the shit out of that show and people were psyched about it. And everyone was in there talking. And as the video goes on, there's nobody in the room anymore because they've all left because nothing fucking worked.
Nothing came on.
Nothing worked. It was all fucking bullshit. I had ever since that show, I don't even like people want to do live and I'm like, like we'll try it. Might not work out. You getting tired?
No, not at all.
Oh, I'm fucking exhausted, but we got a couple more to go through here. Well, we've been doing. It's been we've been like an hour and a half almost.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This is. I think this is the Jimmy one. Yeah. So
Those are my favorite ones, man.
Yeah, this was
up.
this was a great one, and I think I just pulled like the little trailer I made for it because the trailer was awesome. So we're gonna play that.
Yeah,
now.
the trailer was funny.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, the whole episode was amazing, really. And I'll tell you when after the video, I'll tell you the fucking best part of this. The whole thing was just, and I'm pretty sure when you watch this, you're gonna know. All right.
Crooked and you can't hear me?
You were crooked. I couldn't hear you. Now I can hear you. You're frozen a little bit.
No Wi-Fi. I don't have.
Yeah, fuck. You always got the
Jimmy
Wi-Fi
knows all
issues.
about Rad. He knows the movie Rad, and Jimmy's
Yeah,
got a
'cause
little
the
bit of
movie's
BMX
great.
in him from back.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's where you two are. I can't stand the movie, but anyway, I got to see Jimmy before I leave because I got to tell him to call Mike Dave because the guy from Rad called him Dave. So if what you guys are telling me is true, that is the funniest thing in the world. But like me, I don't listen to directions very well. So I bit the head.
Jimmy, what were those drops you just took?
They were actually CBD.
Okay. Okay. So you're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right.
Vinny's like a hemp robot.
This is Jimmy's. This is Jimmy's episode.
Not my episode. I would need this all anyway. But for crying out loud, I have the answer already, and you're 6 questions past the first one, so I'm having trouble keeping it all together.
All right,
Hold on.
hit it.
The floor is yours.
Wouldn't everybody? So when you're born from this mud in the universe,
Born from the mud.
on this earth, when you're born from the mud on this earth, the energy taps into your body. When you die, the energy leaves. Thoughts need the brain matter. The brain matter stays here. The energy is gone.
You guys, I was closing my garage door and I didn't want it to be loud, so I turned it the fuck off. But
Listen,
now I'm
Jimmy, he takes fucking phone calls in the middle of live podcasts. He goes and makes toast and shit. It's fucking ridiculous.
This is recording, right? Let's say an hour.
Right? Are you still there?
You told me this was Jimmy's show, and you told me to be quiet.
I did. First of all, hold on a second. I never said Ray, shut up. Did I ever say that?
No.
All right, you don't have to sit there like a
Don't
fucking
yell
like
at
you're in
me
a
for being
library,
quiet.
dude.
Don't yell at me for being quiet.
Find a middle ground, Ray.
You know what? As he says every other phrase, I'll just do like they do in church. I'll go, yes, sir.
Here's my issue with quitting smoking.
Yeah.
Is that I won't replace it with weed. I'll replace it with food. Right.
And if you really think it'll be food, do push-ups.
Right. Well, that
Show off
the trajectory from me quitting smoking to doing push-ups is a long fucking road, man. You got to go pick up your son.
No, he's taking the bus. We got to find.
You got to find him first. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that one's just pure gold.
Yeah,
Like
that
there was
funny
so
stuff.
much funny shit going on there. We need to get him back on.
Yeah.
Oh my god, just ridiculous. My favorite. I mean, I don't even know what my favorite part is, honestly. But
Oh, he was. By the way, he didn't bring it up, or I didn't bring it up. He used to be in a death metal band. He's like a bass player in a death metal band.
oh my god, dude, we have to get him back on.
Yeah.
He's an interesting character. He's funny.
Yeah. He is a character.
I really enjoyed having him, and yeah, the part where he was like, I want to say something, and we're like, all right, go ahead, and he's just like,
Forgot.
Born from the mud. That's a new T-shirt
That
idea
is
right there.
great. He's
Born from the
he is
mud.
so serious with all the stuff he talks about, and he
Yeah.
doesn't. The thing that makes it so good is that he doesn't understand that we don't understand what he's talking about.
Yes.
He's like, he thinks everybody thinks like him, and it's
Yes.
just the best.
Yes. I mean, I got the idea of what he was talking about, but some of it's just like, what?
Yeah.
When you gave me his phone number and we were gonna do the show, he wanted to talk first, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and I was like, all right, that's cool. And we were on the phone for like a half an hour, and he just started talking like that. Like
yeah.
1 minute into the conversation. And I was
Yeah.
like, dude, I want you on the show. Let's set a date. Let's do this. And Ray's going to be there. It's going to be the best time. And it really was. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Great. Oh, I pulled this one for
Bill.
you
Yeah, my
because
boy.
your boy, Bill Allen. He's got a guest appearance here on Large Ray X, and you're gonna like this one. This became something. Here we go.
We've got some cool projects coming up, David, and I will keep you in the loop. But right now, I think
David,
we pretty much
I look so
all I
weird.
can cover.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you look a little bit like
Thanks.
Beetlejuice,
Thanks.
a little bit.
No, thank you very much. Seriously.
Okay, David.
Okay, David. David, and that was at the very end of the interview. So
I know, I love that, and
I mean, I
so
don't
good.
come on as like I don't come on and I'm like I'm Mike Gruttola. I just don't do that stuff. Like
right,
probably legit didn't know my fucking name, but I mean, we had correspondence back and forth through email.
Yeah,
you know, and my name's on the my name is the email address. So like, I don't know where he got David from, but I always thought that was hilarious.
Great.
My neighbor across the street used to call me Eric all the time. I told you that.
Eric. Yeah.
And I just let it go. I was like, yeah, whatever. Fuck it. We got one more here. Okay. So this is unseen footage here. This is the first time anyone's gonna see anything from that piece of fucking shit.
And Mark
from last
like
time. Mark looks like powder. Yes. So we got a 2-minute, 20-minute clip here, and this is an exclusive of the fail of Large Ray X. Yes. So here we go. Ray, what's the worst job you ever had?
This podcast.
This podcast.
Mark, when do you think Ray was a celebrity? What time frame?
Oh, elementary school, you know?
No, I can pinpoint it. It was from September to December 2003.
Yep, nailed it.
Yeah.
He was with you guys were both with me at certain times when my celebrity was at its all-time high. I had 2 girls show up at my house because a guy came to my house for Halloween and recognized me, and he was like, "Hey, the guy from the Maid Show lives there." And then like I don't think my wife and I were married yet, but we were like away on vacation, and we came home, and Amy's like, "Hey, there's two kids at the door," and I was like, "What do they want?" She's like, "I don't know." So by the time I went out there, they were like in the living room, and they're like these 2 girls wearing like just like jeans and some like, you know, some cut up t-shirts, and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna go see Spider-Man." Or I think it was Spider-Man, and then they were going to Wildwood to get tattoos, and they wanted me to go with them.
Oh my god! You could have only done that.
I was like, "Amy, I gotta go."
Film that. Just film it. Yeah, all right, hold on. Yeah, hold on.
I gotta go.
Let me get a bag. It's because I got this giant monitor.
You know what?
It's
I just thought of something.
It's a giant like 96-inch monitor. No,
Mark,
I'm just kidding.
I figured it out. I know how you can make your millions being a DJ.
What?
You can be DJ Hospice. Just put that white light on and just DJ.
Ray, this is not your 10th episode.
It's not? Why not?
No. It's we gotta
every time you think it's a bad episode, it winds up being spectacular.
We gotta plan one out, I think. I don't think this is up to par, you know.
No, people are bored. Ray hasn't had a word in.
I mean, the people here are bored. He's cutting his nails. Mark's on the phone.
No.
Well, yeah, I've got things to. Yeah, I'm not that it's anything more important.
Dude, that is so good.
I called Mark out for being on the phone. He's like, "Well, yeah." DJ Hospice
is great.
Is the greatest thing that came out of that hour and a half.
Well, okay, you know how we were talking earlier about you do anything for money? I asked Mark, I said, okay, say this was somebody came to you with this offer, would you do it? Okay, he loves the DJ and he wants to be a famous DJ. I said, what if somebody in Las Vegas, he always wanted to be like the DJ at the Palms Hotel. I said, what if the owner from the Palms said, I want you to be our house DJ for the next year. I'm going to pay you $500,000 and you do it 6 days a week. But you're going to be DJ Pop Pop, and you got to wear like a collared shirt, some long jean shorts, black socks with white New Balance. Can't wear a
This is so
baseball hat.
specific. This is
And
so
your
specific.
DJ, your DJ pop, and you can play whatever you want. And he goes, no, can't.
No,
wouldn't do it.
Wow.
Yeah, he wouldn't be DJ pop. He's too true to his craft. Where it's not so much the money. I'm like, but you'd be famous. Like you'd be famous. Like
yeah.
But his demographic of the people he wants to recognize his abilities and talent he doesn't want to make a joke about it. I'm like, dude, I'd do it for $100,000.
I do it for
$1,000.
$1,000.
Zipper down and my mushroom cap out. You know what I mean? Like I would do it in 2 seconds.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow. That's insane. I mean, $500,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
And all you gotta do DJ pop for a year.
Just 1 year. But after that year, can you go back to regular eating?
Yeah, he could be underscore eating.
So,
but people would be showing up and he'd be an old man DJing, which he is, but he'd be a legitimate old man DJing.
Yeah.
I think it'd be great. I would go see DJ Pop throwing down 80s mashups in a second. But
I'd buy tickets right now.
I mean, wouldn't you go? Like, wouldn't you, like, if you're in Vegas, DJ Pop-Pop's throwing down tonight.
Yeah.
And it's a dude dressed like he's just cutting his lawn, throwing down the beats. But
I mean,
he's too proud.
In all reality, most people who are really famous, like internet famous, have made an ass out of themselves in one way or another. Right.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't want to make an act. He wants to be serious. That's why he wouldn't do it.
But
he's
nobody
not like me, where I would do it because just to be silly, but he doesn't want to be silly.
Right. People don't react to like, oh, that guy's so cool. Like nobody. What is talking?
Yeah.
Talking? What's talking?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, something's talking.
Where?
I don't know. I hear some like fucking robot voice.
How many iced teas have you had today? It's the lead from the can, dude.
This is probably my third one.
Yeah, it's the lead from the can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Like the fucking cat in my garage.
There is a cat in your garage.
Yeah. Fucking Ray, Tom, Warren, they came down to visit because we spoke about this in the last episode, which obviously we're not airing. And they put a prank cat thing in my garage. And I thought it was a legit cat because I have this stray cat that hangs around the house.
And it's a real recording of a cat meowing.
It is. And it sounds legit. You know, the only way you know it's fake is after you hear it like the third time. It's the same sound.
It's the same. There's like 4 different meows. And then you finally realize.
Right. But this thing was going off my garage for hours. It died. It's like, I don't know. It's like a piece. It's like a card almost. You pull the tab out and it just goes. They sell all kinds on Amazon, like
they do
farting. Yeah. And I thought that thing was I still can't find it. I don't know where it is. I don't need to.
I'd have to come find it. I don't remember. Like, I remember where it was, but I can't explain to you where it is.
Right. But that night when you guys left and I was in the garage, I was like, oh my God, these motherfuckers, they put something in here and I was on a ladder, dude. I got the ladder out.
Oh,
I'm like looking up, but because I'm like, I have a podcast the next day. I'm like, I can't have this thing going off.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be funny, but it wasn't like a funny pod. It was like a serious one. It was like, I was like interviewing like a musician or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't have this thing going off, but obviously it died. But good one. Good prank.
Yeah.
But what were we talking about before? I got off track there and then we're going to wrap this up. We were talking about Mark.
DJ
Pop. Oh, yes. Humility is what makes money, you know?
Right.
Really, for the most part, like people react to that much more than anything, you know?
Yeah.
The dumber the things are sometimes, the more popular they are. So I think I think you're full of great ideas. I really do. You had a lot of great ideas tonight. I think DJ Pop's a great idea. I think the OnlyFans thing's a great idea. I really do. Making that one for Tom is probably fucking amazing. We should probably do that.
Oh yeah.
I hope he sees this. I hope they both see this. Is there anything else you want to say about Tom or Mark?
I wish they were both here so we didn't have to talk about them.
Yeah.
Because it would be a different podcast because they would call out my nonsense and they would fight with me and it would be more entertaining. But as of right now, Tom likes Granny from the Beverly Hillbillies and Mark Eaton should be DJ Pop Pop.
Right.
Until they come on and defend themselves, we're just going to stick with those two things.
You know what? That's a good way to do it, because at the same time, having them on and talking shit, it sometimes get to a point where they actually get pissed. Yeah. Well, maybe not Mark. Mark seems to. I mean, I think you could punch Mark.
He don't get mad. He don't get mad at me. He knows I'm a nitwit.
But Tom can get touchy.
Upset, but I can then talk him off the ledge because. You know, he knows I'm just doing it to be funny. Like, I'm never mad at those guys about for anything. But I really thought they could have came on. Like Warren did. Warren came on for a little bit, you know, but Mark and Tom are just too busy.
Yeah.
They don't care. Right. If I won the $1 billion, they wouldn't show up to help me carry the piano.
Right. And listen, at the same time, like I've always said this from day one since I started doing this, like it's just for fun for the most part. You know, like I've had some pretty big people on here and I had a lot of fun doing it, and I'm just going to continue to do it. But if you don't want to be here, then don't, because then it's just a waste of time for everybody. And you saw the result of that last time. It just didn't work out, you know. It had some good moments. It definitely did. There was a story that Warren told about working in a casino as a blackjack dealer, and he had a rat tail and he had to cut the rat tail off because it was like the code of conduct for the dress code or whatever. But that's about it. I mean, the rest of it was just like, I think we had like a, you know, brisk iced tea conversation for a little while, and
we always do
tattoo removal conversation. It was just like, oh my God, you were falling asleep. I was falling asleep. It was brutal
all the time.
So yeah, I was like, what are we going to do for this? You know, this is the 10th episode. It's huge, but I thought it'd be cool to just kind of look back on the fun we've had so far, and hopefully have some more in the future.
We will. So, we totally will.
So thanks for coming on, and you look exhausted, and I am too. And I'm
gonna go jog a couple miles. I jog every night now.
No, you don't. I'm doing push-ups now too.
I've never jogged ever.
I used to run. I actually used to be in really good shape.
Round shape or
no. I was like, you know, I'm a little
I'll send
overweight.
You my skinny pictures. I'll send you my 211 picture. You'll love it. I look like one of the new kids on the block.
You know what? Oh my God, that's a great idea for another episode later on. Let's bring up some old pictures of both of us. Because I have some crazy ones, dude. My Woodstock '99 pictures. Whew.
Oh,
dude, those are crazy.
I don't want to see those.
Yeah, you do. They're crazy.
Woodstock '99.
Yep.
Where was that? It wasn't at Woodstock, was it?
No, it was upstate New York. It wasn't Woodstock, like the town Woodstock. It was like this naval base, and oh my God, I can go. The story's so long, but that was the riots. When Limp Bizkit started the riots, I was there. It was that would be a podcast on its own. There's so much shit. It was so crazy. But to make a really long story short, we wound up leaving with none of our shit. Like anything we brought there, we had to leave it. There was no choice. It was either like die,
run,
or go. You know, so we just had to go.
You're gonna have to get Fred Durst on. He ain't doing nothing these days.
Yeah. Well, they're back actually.
Like I said, he ain't doing nothing these days.
You haven't seen him with a wig and the fucking.
He ain't doing nothing these days. Believe me.
People are showing.
If Limp Bizkit's coming back, they ain't doing nothing.
People are showing up to the concerts. People are showing up to the They're paying for the tickets.
They ain't doing nothing.
He's doing something, you know. I mean, Limp Bizkit sucks as like rule of thumb, but some of the songs are kind of fun.
Some of their songs are. There's 3 songs that I really like that I think are really good.
Yeah, I mean, Nookie's amazing.
What's that?
Nookie is amazing.
Nookie's a great song.
Yeah.
The Break Stuff one's a great song. The video is funny.
Yeah.
And
the Faith cover's good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's crazy, but it's good.
Yeah, but I mean, like, so they have they're a few above a one-hit wonder, and
Yeah.
But at that moment in time, like back in the 90s, whenever they were around, they fit perfect. They were
absolutely. They were that time. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So in all honesty, I'd actually go see them. Like I said, it'd be nostalgic. You know what I mean?
Yeah. My friend Kevin
that's why
Martin
people are going.
Kevin Martin, who I wanted you to have on here, he was our stage manager.
No shit.
Like during our whole deal, and he has stories like he has rock star stories. They're great.
Well, we got to get him on too. Would he come on with you?
Absolutely. Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, Kevin would come on. He could come on for 3 hours and you'd be like one more. He has a ton of stories.
So let's maybe try to make that happen sometime down the road.
Yeah. Without a doubt.
All right, Raymond.
He knows your brother well too. He knows your bro.
Okay. So yeah, my last name helps me out sometimes. Yeah.
It does. You need all the help you can get. Dude.
I do. I really do. Ray, thanks for joining me tonight, man. It was fun looking back. And yeah, like I said, let's keep it going.
Keep it going, man.
And thanks for Tom and DJ _ Eaton and old man Eaton in the back there.
And thank you, Warren, for coming on.
Oh my God, I forgot that even happened. Holy
Warren's
shit.
my real friend. Came on.
Warren's great, man. Warren's great. He really is. I really do love him.
Without Malvell, dude. Warren, but
I was almost embarrassed last time when I was in such a bad mood that night. I came in with like a bad mood, and that's really where shit went wrong. If I'm in a bad mood, I should just be like, you know what? Let's do this another time.
I gotta go. You tell him. Yep.
Yeah, because it does happen to me sometimes where I get like in this weird place.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to postpone it because I got four people together, 3 people together. And it's like, now I got to tell these guys can't do it. And then I got to reschedule it with all of them. They're all busy. I don't want to fucking.
Now they're really teaching you a lesson by not coming on.
Yeah. But no, yes. Thank you, Warren, for coming on, telling that insane story, which once again, that's the odds of that are just mind blowing.
Yeah.
They really are.
Balls on your neck.
Yeah, that's it, man. It's crazy. That picture, it's been sitting here the whole time. It's so nasty. Yeah. Even as a small thumbnail, it's so disgusting.
I'll see you next time.
Raymond Joseph Schlettwig Jr.
I'm out.
Hell fucking yeah, I'm out.
Peace and chicken grease.
That's a lot of butter.